professional, bro.
My name is already on the video. Why do you need my name? Unless you're trying to do something with this video.
Because you approach me.
But did I approach you in a bad manner?
I mean, listen.
I didn't do anything that I wasn't supposed to.
Only agency, law enforcement agency that I've encountered within the past 7 years who actually, for the most part, respect our rights.
This is not state property. This
Says
is who?
Pyongyang? Yeah,
that is.
You need permission from the superintendent. Y'all
I gotta have permission from what, Pyongyang, Russia or something? That's the kind of countries that do that. We're in the public here.
A routine trip to buy stamps at an NYC federal post office turns into a constitutional battleground when a clerk slams the window shut at the mere sight of a camera. Despite cameras being everywhere in the building, staff claim recording is, in quote, illegal, and quote. Will the Postal Police enforce a fake policy, or will they acknowledge the DHS memo protecting the right to film in public lobbies? Watch as the end oppos. Constitution cowboy and oppos. Schools federal employees on their own regulations.
Why not?
Because the government building cannot record, but government employees cannot record us.
I can't record you saying?
You can't record us, sir. Our court have to have you cannot record us. The building's out of here.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, you're a government employee.
Sir, you cannot record inside of here.
I just want to get a couple stamps and I'll be out of here, man.
A postal clerk stops all business and closes the window on the auditor, claiming he cannot record. The auditor masterfully counters by citing the 2010 DHS memo, which confirms the public's right to record in federal lobbies. This highlights and quote, massive fail, end quote, in federal training, where staff prioritize personal, end quote, policy, end quote, over the First Amendment, effectively halting public services over illegal activity.
Yes.
And then what happened after that?
She just started yelling at me.
Yeah,
her right there, she started yelling at me, and the lady just closed the door and closed the window and said she wasn't gonna take care of me. If she just give me my stamps, I'll just keep going. Like, she making such an issue of this.
Okay.
Can I have your name, sir?
It's right there.
What that says?
You can read it.
I'm sorry, man. I can't read that.
You can't read what that says?
Why are you trying? You gonna embarrass me if I can't read?
Because you know what I'm saying. Why are you?
But I can't read.
Why are you recording right now?
Cause I want to. What's the problem with me recording?
Is there a reason you need to have the camera?
Is there a reason why I shouldn't have a camera?
There's no reason for you to be recording.
I mean, it's my prerogative, man. It's my camera.
You could record, but you can't be recording inside these windows. That's a law.
I didn't do none of that until she said something to me. I just wanted to get a good picture of the person that told me that.
All right. Did you get
so I can make the complaint. She don't want to give me her name.
All right.
I want to file a complaint on her.
You know how to do that?
No, I don't.
Okay. Are you gonna buy stamps? You know you can buy stamps over here on this machine too.
But I wanted to. I didn't know, but I was trying to go here because I was on the line, and they made an announcement that if you just want to buy stamps, you could skip the line and come to this window. And she just shut the window in my face. You know what I mean? When I never said nothing to her. A little bit of education, man. Postal Police is gonna tell them to sell me the stamps, because that's only right, man. It's not against the law to have a camera. You acting like I got a bazooka in my hand or something. Oh my God. Huh? Yep. Yeah, you definitely did. It's your boy, the Constitution Cowboy.
Okay. I see what
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Like I said, you could go to this window, but while you're at the window, you gotta turn that camera off. You cannot record at the window. You can record here all day.
I won't point it at her, but you know what I mean? I'm not turning off my camera.
Once you're on there on that line, you gotta turn it off. You have to. That's the law. You can record here as much as you want, but you can't record at the window.
And why is that?
Because there's money involved there.
Because there's money involved?
There's other reasons why.
Like what?
This.
There's no privacy issues because it's just me and her.
Right, but it's the law. Understand that that's the law.
I think you mean that's policy, which is not law.
Postal property. Postal property is different.
Who does this belong to? Who does the postal property, who does this belong to? I mean, come on. I mean, if we're going to have a conversation.
Why are you asking so many questions? Are you going to buy stamps? Yes or no?
I would like to buy some
Okay,
stamps.
so if you're going to buy stamps, get online, but turn the camera off.
What? Oh my God, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. You serious? Like, what's your name? Can you tell me your name?
My name is right there.
Oh my God.
My badge number is right there. Are you going to buy stamps?
I would like to, yes.
Can you turn the camera off once you get over there?
Like I said, I'll point it the other way. I'm not turning off my camera though. I won't point it at you. I just need to get my stamps,
right,
and that's it.
Point it the other way though.
A postal police officer approaches the auditor but refuses to identify himself, choosing instead to, end quote, smirk and quote, silently. The auditor correctly points out that policy dictates officers must identify when interacting with the public. This documents a total collapse of professional integrity, as the officer uses silence as a passive-aggressive tool to intimidate a citizen rather than de-escalating the situation through transparency.
Just want to know your name, bro. But I'm not now that you know what I mean. I'm dyslexic, man. So you know what I mean. I don't read well. You know what I mean. That's the only reason fell there. That's the only reason I asked you that, man.
What is the reason that you need my name right now?
Cause you approach me with the situation. So I just want to know who you are. You know what I mean. Come and talking to me. I can see. You know what I mean. I mean, it looks like you're a police. You know what I mean. I'm not sure. But you don't look like a regular police officer.
I'm postal police officer.
Oh, that's what that says, postal police? Yeah. Your name? Come on, man. Why is that gotta be so hard, my brother?
It's all right. Listen, my name is on it. You need my name? It's on it.
Damn, my brother, why you gotta be like that, man? Come on, man.
I don't need to tell you my name. It's already on there.
Wow. That's crazy. Post office, they don't. As you see, nobody's kicking me out or nothing. He ain't kicked me out. Boss, one last time, man. Can you identify yourself, man?
My name is already on the video.
Damn, but you see how that makes you look like an ass, though, bro? Why? 'Cause look at you. You smirking and shit like that makes you look so unprofessional, bro.
My name is already on the video. Why do you need my name? Unless you're trying to do something with this video.
Because you approach me.
But did I approach you in a bad manner?
I mean, listen.
I didn't do anything that I wasn't supposed to.
Listen, man. At the end of the day, these videos, man, I make money off of them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm trying to get you to identify yourself, which I'm pretty sure is in your policy.
You see my name.
Is it in your policy to identify?
You already see that I'm a police officer.
No. But is it in your policy to identify? It is in your. I know it's in your policy. I know it's in your policy. I have a lot of these videos online, and it's in your policy, and you just looking like an ass right now, bro. That's what you're doing. When I spoke to you nice from the beginning, I never got hostile with you. But by you not identifying yourself, that's a form of disrespect towards me. Because I'm the public. And you are told by policy to identify yourself when interacting with the public. True or not true? I mean, is that in your policy?
I'm not saying it's not.
So can I get your name? Can I get your name so I can leave? I'm just trying to get your name so I can leave, man.
My name is on my uniform, and my badge number is on there too.
Really? Damn, bro, why you gotta be such a tyrant? That's how you acting right now, bro.
I act in no way, bro.
You are. And everybody that see this video, they gonna see what an ass you are.
Did you buy your stamp? Are you good now?
I'm good.
So you have a good day, sir.
You have a good day, because you're a tyrant, sir. Asshole. Yo, brother, one more chance, man. What's up? You wanna right your wrong, man?
Nah, I'm good, bro.
Cause you know you in the wrong, though, right? You know that? You in the wrong, brother. Come on. I'm just asking you to identify yourself. Cause you approach me. Your name is Asshat. That's your name, Asshat.
My name is on the video.
Your name is Asshat.
Now you're trying to promote the problem.
Pissat. That's your name. Pissat. That's your name. You're an asshat. That's what happens now. You see, I was nice to you, but you forced me to tell you about yourself. You're the lowest form of life on this world, man, for real. You are scum. Scum of the earth. Piece of crap. That's what you are. Trying to enforce your will on people. That's all y'all do, man, you know what I mean? But, I mean, I definitely overstand.
This audit results in and quote, total fail and quote, for the NYC postal staff, but and quote, win end quote, for constitutional awareness. The auditor successfully obtained his stamps after a long delay and documented the refusal of identification by the postal police. By exposing the clerks and oppos, and quote, negligence of duties and quote, the auditor proved that policy does not trump law. The result, a viral display of how public servants attempt to enforce their will on the public until challenged by the Bill of Rights. Know the memo. Know your rights. If you support journalists who don and oppose, let federal employees shut down the window on the Constitution. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the Constitution Cowboy for more high-stakes NYC audits. And comment below. Should a postal police officer be required to provide their name upon request? A journalist visits the El Paso VA to test the constitutional knowledge of those who wore the uniform. Using a provocative and quote, Third Amendment and quote, quiz, he exposes how many veterans and staff have forgotten the very rights they swore to protect. Will the VA police arrest him for recording, or will a sergeant deliver a masterclass in professional de-escalation? Watch as end quote, mystery shopping end quote, for civil rights leads to a surprising outcome with federal law enforcement.
I don't want to be recorded, sir.
I'm sorry?
I don't want to be recorded.
It's okay.
Okay. Do you want me to?
You're free to do whatever you want.
I don't know, but I don't want to. Why are you recording, sir?
I'm sorry?
Why are you recording?
The auditor asks multiple veterans, some wearing in quote, hero in quote, hats, to define the Third Amendment. To his point, none can recall it. He masterfully argues, end quote, people that serve and take an oath don and oppose, to know about our rights. Not everybody deserves to be called a hero. End quote. This highlights end quote, massive fail end quote, in civic education within military circles, where the spirit of the oath is lost to time and bureaucracy.
Just working on a video about the VA. I spoke to your sergeant already. Everything's cool. I have a question though. How come you're a veteran?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I appreciate you. Hold on. How come every single person I've asked in this building if they know what the Third Amendment is, nobody knows it? Do you know it, brother?
Not by heart right now.
That's my whole point. That's the whole point of my visit. I'm the mystery shopper, and what I do is and I'm not here to give you a hard time either. I'm here to document. It's like it's just business. You know, if I break the law, whether you like me as a person or not, you're supposed to arrest me and hold me accountable. Well, I can't take you to jail, sir, and I can't give you a ticket like you can do to me when I don't follow the law. But what I can do is sentence you to a lifetime on the internet, sir. It's not a misdemeanor, it's not a felony, but it's kinda like a felony because once these videos go viral, sir, it's just people steal them from me. They pretend to be me and other fake pages. It's crazy, sir. And I know I say it all the time, but we have over 120 million combined views on our YouTube channel, and millions more throughout the entire internet, sir. So what I'm trying to do is praise good service. I don't doubt that you're that you're not a bad officer, but the same way you're expecting me to know the speed limit around here, because it's posted and it's the law, I expect you to know the Third Amendment, brother. So there's no excuse for that. So I mean, my name's Enrique. What's your name again? Coop. All right, brother. Thank you. You take care. My friend, one quick question. Everybody wants me gone, which is weird because everybody's supposed to be happy about what I'm doing in this building. I know you guys are okay.
Yes, sir.
I know you guys are okay.
Yes, sir.
But
They're just not aware. They're not used to this kind of stuff. That's why.
they're not. They should be used. This is the main and the most important thing about the reason why they signed up.
Yes, sir. Well, now they're educated on it, sir, and now they're good to go.
After they're already veterans?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. It took, they went to war before they even knew what they were fighting for. Can you believe that? Did they serve popcorn like this at war? Did you go to war?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you, man. I bet you were also a combat killing machine. I mean, you made it right back. All these people right here are combat killing machines.
In a rare moment of police excellence, Sergeant Mike Baker approaches the auditor with a friendly attitude. He states, and quote, "It is a government building. They have every right to be inside and record. If we need to talk to the staff, we will," end quote. This documents a perfect, end quote, pass and quote, for the VA police, proving that when an officer knows the law, they protect the press instead of harassing them, even offering to handle any complaining staff members.
Doing good today, sir?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Just checking on you to make sure you're good.
Oh, I appreciate it. What's your name?
Mike.
My name's Enrique.
Yes.
I love VA police.
Well, I appreciate it.
You mind if I speak with you over here for a second? Awesome. Well, you want to know why I love VA police, sir?
Do tell.
Well, VA police, for some reason, is the only agency, law enforcement agency that I've encountered within the past 7 years who actually, for the most part, respect our rights. And
yeah.
Are you a veteran yourself?
I am a veteran, yes, sir.
And that's the reason, because most of you took an oath, not just officers, but as an officer, but as a military personnel, you take an oath to protect our country. Right. And there's nothing better than to sleep at night knowing that we have the correct people protecting our rights. So I go to VAs all over the country. I came to the VA clinic, not this one, but I did go to a different one, 2023.
Okay.
And some people had an issue with me filming. Obviously, I would never get anyone's personal information or anything like that.
Yeah.
I protect people's information, but they call the police, and then the city cops arrived, which have no jurisdiction in here because you're the one that's in charge here.
Yes, sir.
So and you are hired by the federal government, aren't you? Correct. Which they have no business. Like if there was an immediate threat, I would guess that yes, they can come in and neutralize the situation and hand it over to you. But a lot of the times when I go to places, I got videos at the post office where we have city cops trying to go into the post office. The post office has the postal police. No one ever wants to call the postal police. I love the VA because the VA already has the police right here. If you noticed, I filmed you as you were going into your office, and that's because I'm doing a First Amendment audit, and I want to know how respectful you are when it comes to freedom of the press. And sir, you are a great example of a sergeant.
No, I appreciate it.
You know,
basically, if you run into any issues in there, feel free to continue doing what you're doing. let us know if we need to talk to the staff. We will, but most of our staff is already aware.
Thank you, brother.
So
Thank you so much.
continue what you're
How
doing,
long
okay?
have you been a police officer?
I've been a police officer since about 2002.
Wow.
So
Well, we're gonna go ahead and clone you, sir, because we need a Sergeant Baker in every town in America. You know,
Appreciate that.
you're a great job. You're doing a great job. Thank you, sir.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right,
I appreciate it.
continue
This audit results in and quote, win and quote, for constitutional awareness and and quote, fail and quote, for the veterans who forgot their oath. While many staff were annoyed by the camera, the auditors successfully documented the professional response of the VA police. He proved that, and quote, mystery shopping, and quote, for rights is necessary to hold public servants accountable. The result, Sergeant Baker became a viral example of how every officer in America should act when facing a camera. Know your rights, or you in oppos. Read just wearing a hat. If you support journalists who school and quote, fake heroes and quote, and officers like Sergeant Baker who actually protect the Constitution, hit the like button, subscribe to Auditing America for more high-stakes VA audits, and comment below. Should a veteran be required to know the Bill of Rights to wear a and quote, hero and quote, hat? A First Amendment audit at SCI Chester turns into a roadside confrontation when correctional officers claim the public sidewalk is part of their and quote, premises and quote, from a female staffer driving aggressively to a veteran officer claiming a and quote, state law and quote, against photography. The gatekeeping is in full effect. Will the auditor be intimidated by these prison tactics, or will he school the staff on civil liberties? Watch as the and oppos, freedom walk into oppos, meets the reality of state-funded intimidation.
I personally did not give you the permission to videotape me.
What was that?
I said I work at Chester. I work here in this institution. I did not give you two any permission to videotape me.
Okay,
What's your name?
What's your name?
Look, right here. See that?
There you go. Good.
Mullins.
What
I'm
gives
telling
you
right
the
now,
right? Wait,
they're
real
calling-
quick.
No, listen to me.
No, don't tell me to listen to you. You got no
This is-
authority
this
over
is-
me. Shut
this
the
is
heck
the
up.
state-
Okay, this is a
A female staffer in a gold Dodge Caravan repeatedly drives past the auditors, yelling from her window that they cannot record. The auditor masterfully notes her dangerous driving, and quote, she in oppos. As traveling along the emergency lane, she has no authority to be out here doing this to us, and quote. This highlights a and quote, massive fail and quote. In professional conduct, where an employee treats a public road like a prison yard to intimidate citizens.
public sidewalk.
We're on
But
a
this
public
Okay? Yeah,
sidewalk.
too bad, isn't it? Call the
Keep on.
cops.
Keep
You
on.
can't
You keep
trespass
walking.
the eyes.
No, I don't.
You can't
Call
trespass
the
the eyes,
cops.
man. There is
Police right now.
supreme. There
Good.
is
Maybe they'll
Supreme
train you
Court.
about public sidewalk photography.
Maybe they'll come here and
Okay.
tell
That
you
is
it's
a state-
okay.
that's a state
Good.
institution.
I'm not
Good.
in it. We're not
Good.
in it.
Good.
We're not in
Good.
it.
Am I inside it?
You can't tape it.
We're
You
not
wanna bet?
in it.
You can't
You
tape
want
it.
to bet?
You know, we're gonna go ask for the ARRO
Matter
too,
of fact, why don't
and
you
then
go
we're gonna
inside the
videotape
institution
that.
We are
and let
going
them-
to.
Go inside. Go
We
there.
want-
Yeah,
Your
we're
tours
gonna
start at
go into
12
the
o'clock.
public lobby.
What?
Tours
12 o'clock?
start at 12, so we'll make sure we're in line for the
I'm
tours.
sorry, say that one more time.
Are you
The
deaf?
tours?
Yeah. Are you deaf?
What tour?
12 o'clock tours start. We'll be in.
What tour?
Bye, dummy.
No, tell me.
A senior officer approaches and insists, and quote, in oppos, SA state law, you may not take pictures, and quote. The auditor stands his ground on the sidewalk, pointing out the property line crack, and quote, you have zero authority on the public sidewalk, end quote. This documents the auditor in oppos, S and quote, gold star and quote, pass in constitutional literacy, exposing how officers use made-up laws to suppress transparency near government-funded facilities.
It's state law. Come on. Y'all can't do that.
It's a state law. Can you cite that state law?
You're not allowed to take pictures. Y'all gotta go across the street.
So I can take pictures across the street, but I can
No,
see the
you-
same thing.
No,
That's
you're not.
nonsense,
You
sir.
gotta need permission to take pictures here.
You gotta get permission to take pictures here.
On a public sidewalk?
Yes.
Oh
Where
yeah.
would I get
Wow.
permission
It's
from
state
that,
property.
God?
It's state property.
This is not state property. This
Says
is public
who?
property.
Pyongyang.
That is state
You need
property.
permission from the superintendent. Y'all gotta.
I
go
gotta
back.
have permission from what Pyongyang, Russia, or something. That's the kind of countries that do that. We're in the public here, sir.
No.
Oh no, we're not.
No, this is
Oh
not-
my
this is
goodness!
not the
I
sidewalk
must have
here
been
with-
so
with
mistaken when I came down the sidewalk today.
Public signs and and public walkways.
State property.
State property. Yeah, well, you know what it is, yo. We pay for the state property right here. This is
Now he's on our property.
you stepped off of your property, sir. You see that crack in the ground right there? That's your property. You're standing here now. You're on the freedom walk right here, right? Over there is where you don't have freedom. Okay, sir? Do you understand this? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I don't get why you guys are talking about this. Is a public sidewalk. We're allowed to film anything or view anything in a public setting. If you don't want us to look at this building, then you need to build a real tall wall. Then you can hide your corruption and your abuse. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, you really have zero authority on a public sidewalk. You have zero authority out in public.
What makes you feel that you could come out here onto a sidewalk and tell us what we can and can't do on a sidewalk as Americans?
Well, probably he was told by an uneducated person who thinks that they have authority out there. I don't know.
Do you know what civil liberties are, sir? Have you ever heard of civil liberties?
My question is, I thought they were
People
gonna
are
call the
fighting
police-
for them every
I
day.
thought they were going to call the police a half hour ago.
Yeah, you would think, the whole team would have been here already, the whole station,
How come
to
they-
come
they
and
told them to call
correct
the
you.
police so they can educate you guys? How come they're not here? Anyways, do yourself a favor for real and understand that this is a public sidewalk and we have every right to view anything we want to from a public space. Now, this is property that may be restricted. That's understandable, but this is not. So just for your own education, honestly, I'm not trying to be a dick, is to understand that this is open to whoever wants to view anything they want. You can't trespass the eyes is how it works.
And-
So anything I can see from a public space, I'm allowed to film or take pictures of or stand on or sleep on. So just understand that. So
And please relay that message with your colleagues, so they're not so upset like you are.
now, do you guys have tours here where we can come in and get permission to bring our cameras in?
Yeah.
at
Do you have an
certain times?
AORO that I could speak to? Because I need public records.
I would love to come on inside.
You know who the
and kinda
AORO is?
do
Can
a
you give me a
story.
name for that person, please?
No? I guess I can call and talk to the public information officer and see if we are allowed to come in and sit down with some people and discuss finances, what goes on, how your days go.
I would really like to know how many people are brought in and out per month of this place.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions that the public really would like to know. You keep it so secretive, and in all honesty, this is all our tax money, and we would like to kind of know how it's spent. No big deal. But I guess you don't have that answer, and we'll have to probably make a call and see if we can.
And it's public record, and if they deny us here, I mean, it just doesn't look good on Chester, SCI, and.
No, well, he may not know, and that's fine.
But he can always ask. Yeah, he can always ask somebody
That's why I'm
within.
here to educate. Just on a public sidewalk all the way around. Even that back road, which we didn't even go down because that might not be public, you know what I mean? So we're being respectful. Is all open to the public. Okay. And if anybody wants to sit here and draw pictures of this place or take pictures of it, what's the harm?
All right. Yeah, it's no use in forgetting what America is and what our rights are. We're allowed to walk down the sidewalk and do whatever. We can protest. We can film. First Amendment
As
of the
you see,
Constitution.
we haven't stepped onto your, quote, restricted area, even though we could, but you have signs up, and, that's your policies, and we'll respect your policies, even though we don't agree with them.
So what do you have to say about this, sir? Are you learning anything, or are you just are you taking any of this in?
He is.
I hope so.
It is.
Like, I'm not trying to be a jerk. I hope you're really taking this in. Like, this
But that
is
young
real
lady
truth.
that was in that van earlier that works in here, boy, she's really a danger, driving like that and yelling at civilians and abusing them and harassing them. That's just weird.
Yeah. She should go to lunch and never come back. Really, because that was uncalled for what she did to us.
Man, that's just strange. It's like me, you walking down that sidewalk right there, and me saying, walking by my house or something. God, you can't walk on that sidewalk.
You can't look at my
you don't
house.
Look at my house. Who the hell does that? You know what I mean?
Oh, here she
Same
is.
thing.
Speaking of her,
Oh, good.
here's this character.
This audit results in and quote, total fail and quote, for the knowledge of SCI Chester staff, but and quote, win and quote, for public awareness. The auditor successfully refused to stop recording and maintained his presence on the public right-of-way. By educating the officers on civil liberties and the role of the AORO, Agency Open Records Officer, he proved that the First Amendment does not stop at the prison gate. The result: the hostile female staffer eventually retreated inside after being corrected by her colleague. Rights belong to the people, not the state. If you support journalists who school uneducated officers on the sidewalk and refuse to let prison policies override the Bill of Rights, hit the like button. Subscribe to Auditing America for more Pennsylvania showdowns, and comment below. Should a correctional officer be allowed to tell you not to film from a public sidewalk?